All right, here comes the Sun King podcast, and I'm JB the Sun King, and I just wanted to talk about Kyrie's comments on KD's new podcast about LeBron James saying that if anybody on this team, he want KD to take the shot because of any team that he's on, he felt like he was the best person to take the shot, even though he won a championship with LeBron James. I felt like he wasn't really being mindful of the situation and of the optics that landed. That LeBron James is on the verge of winning his fourth NBA title. Fourth in the bubble. 4 months off. Everybody had 4 months off during the pandemic, the coronavirus. 4 months off at the age of 35. Came back into the bubble. And he's gentleman swept every team so far except the Heat. Because they're about to have game 3. Which they might sweep the Heat. I felt like this was poor timing to say that if I had to pick a player to take the last shot except me, it would be Kevin Durant. Why did you have to take a shot at LeBron James? And then he comes on Twitter and he says, no, why is it brother against brother? You're the one who said it, my nigga. That's one reason why you left, because you wanted to leave being, you wanted to stop being Robin to LeBron's Batman, and you got traded. And you went to Boston, and that was a train wreck. Now, I can't wait to see what you do with the Brooklyn Nets. I can't wait to see what you do with Kevin Durant. I know Kevin Durant's going to show up. I mean, we live in a new day and age and time where the injury that Kevin Durant suffered 30 years ago, back when Bill Walton had it or whatever, it would have just ended your career. But nowadays, you can actually come back. My question is not Kevin Durant. My question is you. You are never healthy. When y'all went to the finals the first time, you were hurt. Yes, you took the game-winning shot the second time. One of the greatest shots in history. Yes, you and LeBron James both scored over 40 points back-to-back in those finals. 3-1. Came back and won the title. No one will ever take that credit from you. But one of the best tag team duos we've ever seen before LeBron and AD was Kyrie, you and LeBron James. But LeBron James, he did snap back. He was like, nobody's jealous of each other here. I think if Anthony Davis won the Finals MVP, he wouldn't be jealous. But I think LeBron winning the Finals MVP made you jealous. It's jealousy, man. And then this whole conversation about like we don't really need a coach. You just got a coach in Steve Nash. You just fired one coach, then you hired another coach who, yes, he was a great point guard, but has no coaching credentials. Even though we've seen that happen with Steve Kerr. But then at the same time, we've also seen it with Derek Fisher. He had no coaching credentials. He bombed. So it's 50-50. But to just throw your coach under the bus, right? And throw your coach under the bus. Already now there's pressure. So now you're telling me that you're not even going to be listening to Steve Nash. Then why'd you get him? Why don't you be like Bill Russell and just player coach the team? Like, this is just ridiculous, the things that Kyrie Irving constantly says. And these two guys are divas. They're fucking divas. It's over. Kyrie Irving, bad optics. Stop hating on the man. This is not brother against brother from the media. His brother against brother because of you. You were injured the first finals. You won the second one. The only reason why you're a champion is because you played with LeBron. Because you were always a lottery team when you were the main star. You cannot be the best player on the team. And you finally realized that. That's another reason why you jumped on Kevin Durant's bandwagon. You're a number 2. And it also seems like you still hate LeBron. And it's sad because both of y'all brought Cleveland their first title. And then remember that time where you were dancing at Steph Curry's party while y'all were still battling? You just are very resentful towards LeBron, and it's really sad. But LeBron's going to go down as a GOAT. You're going to be a part of the story, but you're not the main story. Hopefully, you stay healthy. You and Kevin Durant handle your business because you ain't got to worry about the Raptors. That time's done. Marc Gasol, he went to go play in Spain. Kawhi's not there. The Raptors, that dynasty's done. Pascal Siakam, he's not who we thought he was going to be. Giannis can't get to the finals. Giannis's younger brother's about to win a championship before him. Y'all should get to the finals as the Brooklyn Nets. We'll see all that trash talking next year because now the Clippers are imploding. They're trying to trade Paul George. We'll see all that talk next year. I'm already booking it when it's the Lakers versus the Nets. Stay healthy, my nigga. Sun King.